Okay, I think we are live.
Live.
I'll wait for someone to tell us that we are. Anticipation is killing me. There we go. Adam E., welcome, my friend.
Happy to be here. Happy to be here.
Heather E. came through quick. I love it. I love it. That's that love. All right, guys, welcome to the last interview of the Bulldog Trading Fam host contest. We have with us today the legendary, the one and only Captain America himself, the one and only Adam E. Adam E., you take it away. Introduce yourself to these fine folks.
Well, hello, everybody. I'm Adam E. As you all know, it's extremely amazing to be here. Just completely surreal, honestly. I'm 41 years old. I'm from Louisville, Kentucky. You guys now know Heather E. in the chat, my lovely wife. Have two amazing boys, Jackson and Aiden. A really old dog who's a total trooper, and Danny's little girl, Ginger. What that dog doing? That's right. I'm so happy to be here. I've wanted to be able to do this and experience this and talk to you all and just spread my feelings. Just share this. This positivity is unbelievable. The channel provides, and it's awesome. This is amazing. I'm in a dream right now. Seriously, it's like pinch me because it's unreal. The happiness right now is. I'm giddy.
I got permagrin over here, so I think you could tell. We were told we had to limit the Care Bear stares today from upper management, so we gotta keep that
down. Quite understandable.
So how long have you been here now, Adam?
Let's see. I've been here. I'm coming up on 6 months. Kind of a new compared to a lot of the guys who have been around since the beginning days. I stumbled upon Bulldog trading on complete accident, looking up AMC and GME on YouTube. I'd been watching Matt Kors and a little bit of trades, and Bulldog trading was a suggestion. And honestly, I was like, "Ooh, Bulldog. That sounds pretty cool." And it was different. I was like, what is this? So I hopped in, and oh my God. Almost immediately, the minute I subscribed, I get a welcome, Adam. Thanks for subscribing. It was Westside on the mic at that particular hour, and he called me out specifically and said, thanks for subscribing. I was like, whoa, this host just talked to me? Who, me? And it was awesome. And the people in the chat, all my brothers and sisters out there who at that time were strangers, and now they're my extended family, and it was awesome. I was just like, oh my God, I've got interaction here. This is awesome. And the chart setup was so amazing. Not just sticking to, and nothing against those guys, but you're on one stock and one stock only, or two stocks and two stocks only, and and more power to all the people that are broadcasting nothing but crypto. But at the same time, it's like, hey, this is Bulldog Trading. It's got everything. We got crypto, we got stocks. God, you join our Discord, and you got fantasy football, you got poker, you got karaoke, you got unbelievable tons of information. It's like it's everything. It is an all-in-one stop, So and it's just, man, so unreal.
It really is.
So love it. Love it. Only on Bulldog Trading.
How much?
Only on Bulldog Trading.
And I hate to even ask this because of how much energy and time you already put into this, but how much time are you willing to put in to be a broadcaster, both off the air, on the air, everything in between, getting Bulldog coffee, washing my car?
Well, of course. Of course, brother. I mean, keep in mind, I was transportation in the Air Force, so man, I can wash and wax a car like no other. Many generals had their car washed and waxed by this guy. Okay, by this guy. No, but seriously, I'm what's wonderful about this is pulling my wife into this, having Heather love this, and you also accepting. And did I? Oh, hold on.
You got one already. This is your first test.
Whoa! Is this a full super chat? I was doing the. Who sent that one?
The one and only D grade.
D grade. Oh, absolutely amazing. D grade. Thank you so much for that. Let's see. Here we go. This is my new one. Let's see how you like. Soup chat.
I like it.
And my thing is now, you see, I pulled this one heart off, D grade. And what I'm doing on this is writing your name down. D grade. And it is 10, 20, 21. First. Alright, so D grade is now on my heart, on my green heart. And that green heart is going into my notebook. Because it's already, I mean, the emotions are already starting to get to me. This is unreal.
No Care Bear stairs.
I know. No Care Bear stairs here. But D grade, I apologize for my writing not being the greatest. I hope you can see that. I worked some technical issues, but you were first in my art notebook, even if it's only one. It's amazing. Sorry I got off the camera and did that.
That was awesome. You kidding me?
But it's oh my gosh, here comes girl. I just saw Grumpy old man.
Look what you done
Grumpy
started.
old man. Thank you so much for that. Soup chat. I've run out of my hearts. Thankfully, I got plenty more hearts up here, so I just keep on adding because my green heart supply just it never runs out.
You're gonna get us shut down, breaking those guns out there.
Years.
Put the guns.
I missed that scene. I didn't have the $5 dance, man. I was trying to bust out some moonwalk on here a little bit, but anyways, man, back to answer that question. I'm so sorry. I mean, whoops, I don't say those words.
There you go.
SORRY is next, and that is a whoops. And oops, whoops. Again, having Heather, that's been having her in there it just makes it absolutely unreal. The amount of support that she gives me now. I mean, she saw my attitude, finding Bulldog trading and having her hop in and get involved. What makes that awesome? I even got Aiden in there. My oldest son's watching now. He's at school, but he tries to watch from time to time and whenever he can. But because of that, I can give a lot more time. There it is. There's my dance.
Yeah.
I gotta give another one. Oh,
that is fantastic.
Soup chat. I gotta work on my dog.
Oh,
what the dog doing?
But I got all these hearts. I'm like right now.
I am loving this.
Wow, it's very nice.
Very nice.
What that dog doing? Anyways, yes, because of that, I'm so sorry. So because of that, I'm able to give. Pretty much unlimited amount of time. I'm so committed to it, and having Heather's understanding, that helps. Having the family understand, Aiden understand. I'm getting texts from him at school, which, by the way, you shouldn't be texting school, but just, saying good luck. Hopefully he's not getting in trouble at school trying to stream this, and he's waiting till lunchtime because I don't want to hear from the teacher. Like, hey, wait a minute. In high school, we're not really about pushing a trading channel.
Maybe
let him get done with high school yet. So hopefully he's not getting into trouble. But I tell you what, if they show this to the kids in the class, I mean, they probably put them in a better mood. I know that. I mean, fun at school. You want cool things at school. What's cooler than Bulldog trading?
Heather E says, Adam E behind you 100% always. I don't want to interrupt you there, but that's the sweetest thing ever.
She is absolutely amazing. Let me tell you all. So I met my wonderful and beautiful wife at Blockbuster Video. She was actually working behind the counter. And what's funny is that I saw her. I had a crush on her immediately, but I was a little bit shy. And her manager, who I talked to a lot, her manager actually came up to, I think Kim was her name, and she actually came up to me one day and said, hey, what do you think about Heather? And I said, well, what do you mean? What do you mean what I think about her? Well, what do you think about her? I mean, you think she's cute? And I was like, cute? I was like, that's a humongous understatement. I said, I think she's drop dead gorgeous myself. And she goes, well, that's good because she really thinks she's cute. And I was like, awesome. I mean, immediate, Parma cheese came on, and I'm grinning, and my face got red, and I ended up going up and talking to her, and oh my gosh. Let's see. I can't even say, I'm so sorry. Thank you for a sec. If I'm missing you all, I'm so sorry for some of you all. I will try to get it back, but thank you for that super chat! And that will be another one off there that will get wrote down. I might have to go back through and write all these down. You guys are all going on my notebook. My notebook's going to get filled up real fast. I don't want to pull my cord out here. So I will work on this setup so I can do a little bit more dancing for you all. I have no rhythm. I'll go ahead and tell you that right off the bat. But hey, the term dance like nobody's watching? Oh, brother, sister, I dance like nobody's watching. Because I have fun. And that's all that matters to me. Because I have fun. If I'm having fun, I think I can make you all have fun. I can put smiles on your faces, and that's what I'm all about. I want all of you all smiling. Because it makes for a better day.
So off the cuff, would you be willing to have a dance-off with me for Super Chats?
For Super Chats? Oh, dude, I definitely have a dance off with you for Super Chats.
Okay, now can I bring cardboard? Can I bring, is this going to be like a breakdance style, or is it going to be kind of a do your own thing, 3-minute routine, whatever you want to break out?
It's more of a do your own thing. Although you'd probably get a kick. I probably will break something attempting to break dance more than just the dance itself. I probably break something in myself.
That's how committed I am. Are you willing to do that? This is a spin-off of that question. Are you committed to breaking something, breakdancing on Bulldog Trading?
Oh, I'm definitely willing to break something, breaking on Bulldog Trading, breakdancing on Bulldog Trading. I will definitely give everything, including my body, to Bulldog Trading. As long as Heather still, is able to have it this way.
I think we got all we needed out of that then.
I'm sorry, real quick. I ended up asking her out, and she said yes, and we went out, and it was a funny story. We went and caught a movie, and we went to a restaurant. And honestly, I drove her back home, and it took me about an hour and a half of just sitting there in the car, attempting to make the first move to just to kiss her goodnight. And finally, it happened, and it was amazing, man. And I was in love from that moment on, and it's it's just been one great ride since then, and it's that train's not going anywhere. It's just going down that choo-choo. It's going down that train line for life. So love it.
Man.
Tracks. My gosh, I brain farted there. Sorry.
Kyle Collins has a good question. What video did you rent?
Oh my gosh! On that, I didn't end up. You know what? I don't think I ended up actually with the video on that very first night.
Even better.
I got thrown off. Yeah, I got thrown off by it and went up to the counter to talk to her. And my God, you know what? No, I didn't. I didn't end up renting anything that night. That was about the time I remember Munich came out, that movie Munich, because her boss Kim called it Munich, and I said, "What was that?" And she goes, "This new movie Munich," and I said, "Munich." I said, "What?" And she showed me the cover, and I said, "That's Munich." And I remember that was right before she told me about Heather. So I do remember that. And for our anniversary, I actually had a puzzle made, and it was a layout of the map, and it had a big heart in the middle, and the heart was Blockbuster, and she didn't know it because it was from like a landscape view. And of course, the Blockbusters are gone now, except for that one in Oregon. But yeah, it was awesome. Now it did take us like 8 hours to put it together. I helped her, and there was many. What is this? I mean, seriously, you know what I mean? Going on while that was happening. But once we finally got to that middle part, and she realized what it was so worth it.
That's awesome, man.
Oh yeah, loved it. Oh my gosh,
so cool. So how long?
I will have to rewind to fill up all these hearts that you guys have been sending out. I mean, my goodness, it'll take me a bit, but I will. This notebook will be started. It's already started with D grade. I've got all the hearts pulled off, so I will be writing off your all's names. All of you all sent those. I mean, thank you. Unbelievable. Not needed whatsoever. But it's all about. My thing is I'm all about this channel. I mean, spreading my feelings, if I can spread that out, if I can make you all smile. Funny thing, MIA, I will tell you about, I know you haven't, I don't know if you were going to ask this or not, but my most memorable time in this channel, there's been a lot of fun times in this channel, especially like the AMC day and the pump. But overall, it's crazy. It's a funny story. So I was having it was a bad day at work. Adam E hardly ever has a bad day at work. But anyway, it was a bad day at work. There was just a lot of stuff going on and a lot of 816 going on. And honestly, it was the first time Snap was on there at the end of the day when I got off work. He was hopping on. He'd swapped over from Westside. And it was the first time I'd heard Snap do his Christopher Walken impression. And oh, man, he had me rolling, man. Oh, my gosh. I was driving down that road just cracking up. I was in tears, literally. I mean, I was laughing so hard. The tears were flowing. And it's just, it's he did that for me. And, sorry, but he did that for me. And just by that. And it's amazing that just something like that could affect me so much, but it did. And, if I can have that opportunity to be able to do that myself and give that back, I mean, God, this is a dream, man. This is just a dream. You do that, brother. Post contest aside, you spread more love and positivity in this chat, man. Like in your video when you said that we're like brothers, and it's easy for anybody to say that, man. And after talking last night, like it's not a exaggeration, it's not and we think the same, we spread the same kind of love, the same kind of positivity, man. Like, perfect example last night. Okay, you want to talk for a few minutes to go over a few things? All of a sudden it's 3 hours later. 3 hours long. Amazing. I know, so amazing. Because like you just said, yeah. I mean, brother, we are brothers. I mean, it's the gelling that I'm able to do with all of you all is just unbelievable. And it's crazy because you feel so at ease. You're not strangers. When do you talk to a stranger on the phone for 3 hours? You know what I mean? Just some crazy telemarketer, I guess, if you get them talking, some weird thing. But it doesn't happen. This is my point. It doesn't happen. I don't talk to my blood relatives on the phone for 3 hours. You know what I mean? I mean, it's.
I told Andre P that yesterday. I said I've talked more on the phone in the last 3 months than I have in the last 20 years. Like,
I believe it. I believe it. 100%.
I'm not a talker, texter usually for the most part. Like I don't even answer my phone half the time. Now I do because it's people I like and people I want to talk to. Before though, it's just like
Spirit.
Okay, Bulldog saying to cut the Care Bear levels down. We're getting too Care Bearish.
Sorry. Care Bear. Yeah.
All right, so let's get more into this. So, okay, so you got Heather. You guys been together forever. Beautiful family. So, what was your first trade? What got you in? What was either your first time you bought a stock or the first time you bought some crypto? What got you?
So the very, very first crypto trade was Ethereum, and that was in 2018. That was the one I downloaded Voyager actually at that particular time. I downloaded Voyager. I was just hearing about crypto, really nobody at work was talking about it. That was before I retired in the service, and nobody at work was really talking about it, but I'd hear it mentioned on, news and just, various media outlets. And I was like, hey, what is this? What's this Bitcoin? What is this crypto cash? I didn't know anything about it. So anyways, I bought in. I think it was only like $45. I noticed that didn't give me squat, so I put like $80 more on it. And that actually at that time got me almost a half of an Ethereum token coin, however you want to call it. But Ethereum at that time was only, I think, $215, $220, something like that. But anyways, so 2 days later, and then I ended up doing this with my first stock with AMC as well. Again, so 2 days later, I turned right around and sold it. I like it. It's like I flipped out because it had a little bitty dip, and all of a sudden, my, I think 99.50 that I put into it was down to like 98.75, and I was like, hey, what? It's losing money. Oh my gosh, this stinks. And I immediately sold it. I was like, what's all this talking about? Losing money. It was like 75 cents, man. I had no idea what dips were and rips, and I had no idea. So that was my first trade, and at that moment I quit. I did not trade anymore after that. For quite a while. It was a couple years later. I ended up downloading. Actually, it was on a radio show. Somebody was pushing Robinhood on the radio show. And keep in mind, guys, I didn't know anything about any of the other trading platforms at that point. So I know how a lot of our people's feelings towards the hood is. But that's what I downloaded. And I bought in at that moment to Dogecoin. I saw in the crypto, and I bought into Doge. It was at 0.3 of a penny at that particular time frame. And a couple days later, I turned right around and did the same thing again while it was on a slight dip. And so that, and then again, that app got turned off. I didn't uninstall it, but I didn't even open it up. About a year later, which was now about a year ago, I pulled it up again, and I don't even know. I can't remember if I had already bought. I think Robinhood. I think I actually got a share of AMC for free at that moment. And AMC, keep in mind, at that time was $1.80. It was on its after it had just tanked. And it was like $1.80, and I think they gave that to me as my free stock. I remember they did, because I was bummed that I didn't get Apple, because you get the whole, hey, you could get a share of Apple.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, awesome. Oh, I get AMC, which, hey, nothing wrong with AMC, but I didn't know anything about it outside of the fact that it was a movie theater, And anyways, I did end up holding on to that one, and that's when I ended up about a couple months later. I still didn't really mess with too much after that. I had made my initial deposit to get those free stocks, and a couple months later, I heard on Kentucky Sports Radio, one of our guys named Matt Jones, who hosts that show. He was pushing. He wasn't pushing AMC. He had just bought some for his co-host, and that's when I was like, "Oh, well, if he's doing it, I mean, this is another Kentucky fan, so it's got to be cool." So I did the same thing and bought in, and it was right at the time when the Reddit, the pump happened, and then the dump happened right after, and that was the first time I learned a hard lesson about selling with Robinhood when something's getting halted on the way down, and I put in a sell order, and the halt happened, the halt stopped, the halt happened again, the halt stopped, the halt happened again, the halt stopped, and I didn't end up, it didn't end up going through for a few of those halts, and I was a little bit upset with Robinhood after at that point. That's what kind of soured me on them. However, I still kept using them because I didn't know anything else about it. But that had me hooked into the stock market. At that moment, I was like, wait a minute, what is this? How something just shot up like that? What causes that? How can that happen? And that's when I hopped onto YouTube. And that's when I originally found the first couple channels with Matt Kors and Trace Trades. And I listened to them for a few days. And like I said, it just, nothing against them, but it just went, oh, thank you, H2O Bubbles. Happy birthday to you too. But I listened to them for a while, and it was like I said, it was just that just that single GME and AMC. Like I said, nothing wrong with that. But I noticed that people were having to send money to get a response out of anything they would ask, and I was like, I have no idea what I'm doing. I was trying to listen to just what their input was, and that's when I found out about the first time I heard the term retail investor, and I was like, retail investor, and I was like, oh, I guess that's technically what I would be considered at this moment, and the rise of the retail investor has completely changed the market. I mean, in an unreal way, like you talk about. You'll have great news dropping, and and the stock will turn right around the next day and start tanking. And it's like, wait a minute, what? Traditionally that didn't happen back then. And I wasn't trading back then, but just getting into looking into the history and going back through old reports and stuff online and going through Google. I mean, it didn't. This is that wasn't going on back then. This is what retail investors have how they've changed the game. It's our arrival, and I guess we leave our mark, right? We do things how we want to do it, and the rise of the meme stock has just been crazy. But at the same time, it's opened up so many opportunities. I mean, you got so many rips, and then major dips sometimes after. And you have a lot of people that have been able to really cash in and find financial freedom. I mean, by getting involved at the right time. And the dog doing? They got in at the right time, and sometimes it may be they may have completely lucked out and got into it, but then lots of times they've really dug in and done their homework, and that's what I love about this channel. So many of our people. I mean, my God, I'm still learning so much, and people like you and Andre P and Sabrina, and I mean, my gosh, and Don Johnson and Heidenreich. And, oh, by the way, shout out to Heidenreich. I meant to tell him that. I know he's at work right now, but shout out to Heidenreich, and shout out to Rich, my Louisville brother. Had no idea. I'd totally forgotten. He literally lives like 15 minutes away from me. Anyways, yeah. So it's completely changed the game. It's amazing because having this kind of support and these people in the chat is just unreal. I mean, and their go, like Nunya said. I love what Nunya said in his video on the finding a spot where you're living, like you always talk about as well. You're living vicariously through all of these other members' trades, and you get excited for it. I get so excited when I see people pumping that I know they have a big stake in. Andre P, he's my other brother, and he some of the stuff that he's in, and I love it when I see big green, nice big pretty green limestick trees, like Bob Ross would say, and they've been painted and they're flying up, yeah. But I get excited for it, I mean, it's like, yes, that's what I'm talking about. People are making tendies. It's so awesome. And I love it when I do too. I mean, when Heather and I make a good play, that is amazingly awesome as well. But that's what's great about this place. I mean, you don't have to have. Here's the way I look at it, man. I mean, you don't have to have a great day. Let's say you have a red day, but this channel can literally turn your day around. I mean, so maybe it was a little bit of red, but you got to remember, when in doubt, hey, you got to zoom out, peeps. See the big picture. It's what I always say. You got to zoom out. It'll rebound. It'll rebound. But even if you're kind of down that day, we're going to the love and the positivity that you guys as hosts provide, and all of you in the chat provide. I mean, it's, somebody will sit there and post, oh man, such and such is down today. I got in at 275. Now it's down to 180. I'm stuck with this big bag, and their heads are hanging down, and the chat immediately. I mean, people come up, oh no, it's totally fine. Things are going to be all right. It will rebound. Just hold on to it. Hey, guess what? The same thing happened to me. Okay, and here's what ended up happening. And that's, hearing stuff like that is amazing, and it makes people, feel so much more comfortable about their trade. And even if the trade didn't go well, having that support, having that love, I mean, and people pushing that positive message. I mean, God, it turns your day around. It can turn your day around, and that's all it takes. When you put that smile on your face, put that smile on your face, you turn things around, you start making them a little bit happier, and that changes a person's day, and you do that for a couple of days, and it changes that person's week, and it just keeps going on. And that's how you change people's lives for the better. I mean, people find some, unfortunately, sometimes they find darker areas. Well, we're bringing them back to that light. You know what I mean? We're showing them that sunshine will be out there. Thunderstorms come through, rain clouds are there, but guess what? They go away, and that sunshine does come back out, and that's amazing. That's amazing, and that's what this channel provides.
Absolutely,
unreal,
absolutely. And I think you represent everything that was Bulldog and Lindsay's vision when they started this, was people spreading, and not for any other reason than because you want to help people. I mean, you don't want to spread love because you want money. You don't want to spread love because you want people to look at you like you're a star. I know this. This is,
exactly.
You're one of the most genuine dudes I've ever met.
I can 100%. Tell. I appreciate that, brother.
I can tell that you 100% are in the same boat I'm in. You know what I mean? You want to put a smile on people's faces. Like we said yesterday, you know what? At the end of the day, if I made somebody smile, somebody laughed, even made one of you guys out there, made your day a little bit better, it was worth every ounce of effort I put in. You know what I mean? And that's, yes. I know you have that exact same outlook, and it's like, freaking Care Bear stare, man.
I do, man, 100%. Before I forget to, I wanted to say to you, it's awful funny that, like you talked about 23andMe. So 23andMe, actually, no, sir, that can't be a coincidence. 23andMe actually, God, it peaked up earlier today. It's up 16.5%. That was because you mentioned it. It's obvious.
And I hadn't even seen that at all, and I don't even think I got it right. I called it 3 different names, but then when I seen it on the FOMO, I'm like, enough's enough. If this is a simulation, just cut it out.
That's right. It shot up as soon as anybody mentioned it. It shot up.
But yeah, man, I could tell how genuine you are, and like, it's just amazing, man. It's truly, and like I was telling you last night, not that everybody needs to have a cookie cutter life.
He's investing in himself, Don. That's what the one behind me on the wall is. Sorry, lad.
I'm just saying, you
give him those spirit hands.
you with Heather, your beautiful children, man, like you guys are an example, an example of what people could have. And now I'm not saying that, that's what everybody needs, but it's such a nice, positive family. And it's like seeing Heather get involved. And like, it's like, I feel like Jax would be like one of Nikki's best friends. It's like I was saying.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Speaking of October, we're already sending each other, pictures of our kids in Halloween costumes. Like it's
exactly.
I don't know when I turned into like a PTA mom, but somehow, somewhere down the line, it happened, and like now I got another one, man. It's so since you've been here and you started getting more into it, what would you say at this point if you had to describe yourself as a certain kind of trader? Would you say you're an investor? Would you say you're swing trader, crypto trader, stock trader? Go ahead and label yourself for it.
Yeah, I would say more of a swing trader. I'm trying to. I've got some investments as far as going long term goes and hodl, and I still do have. I love AMC. I'm not gonna lie, I'm only down to 10 shares of AMC. So that's I'm not touching those. Those aren't being touched whatsoever. And I don't knock on anybody who takes their tendies, you know what I mean? Because I've done that plenty of times as well. I don't think there's, to me, you do whatever you need to do. And I don't feel that anybody should attempt to bully or berate somebody, to make them feel bad because they're not potentially hodling, a particular stock.
Absolutely.
What you got to understand is everybody has a different situation and going on in their life, and whatever they need to make them happy, that's what they need to do to make their life better. So if that takes them selling off some of their stock, then so be it. And that's the way I view it. I'm all for the ape movement. Don't get me wrong. I love what they do, and more power to them. And that's why I'm still holding on to some, that I'm not touching. But I just don't, for me personally, I get into a lot of the smaller stocks. I do love meme stocks because I love the potential. I will sit there and immediately look at their highs and their lows. If they had a ridiculous crazy high, then I know it was probably more than likely it was a pump. There may have been a trigger to it or not. I'll try to go back and see if there was a trigger or if it was just a crazy one day pump and dump, But I will look, was it pumped up? Yes, it was. Okay, what level was it pumped up to? All right, well, what low are we looking at now? Oh, it's hit its yearly low. Okay, let's look at that company. Does it, pull up what's going on? Does it look like it's falling apart? I mean, was their CEO just kicked off the board? No. Okay. Well, you know what? To me, just me, in my opinion, I see another potential pump at some point. I mean, it may be down the road, but that's the thing with the retail investor. It's how they've changed the game. In my opinion, it's how they've changed the game. And I like holding on to those. And again, my big thing now is that I get info from here. I mean, from what Sabrina's bringing and what Andre's bringing, and so much of our fam and Clown Baby and General Venom X and oh my God, the list goes on and on and on. And of course, Bulldog. I mean, if you listen to Bulldog, that man's a wealth of knowledge. It's just, my gosh, his brain just, it fires everywhere, man. Bulldogs. That's not trying to. I'm not trying to kiss his butt by saying that. It's just, I'm speaking facts, man. That's 100% true. But Bulldog knows his stuff, and he will help. My God, people, join our Discord. Seriously, join our Discord, because the information that's in there is wonderful, and that's where I'm learning so much stuff now. Looking at that and the people on the chat, I'm doing my own due diligence, and my own due diligence is Bulldog Trading. It's the info being provided by Bulldog Trading. And what I can find as well on my own, of course, too. I like to use the environment, if that makes sense. I like to look around and and see what's going on in the world. And try, hey, can I use what's happening right now potentially to better my own financial status because of what's going on. What stock could be related to what's going on? What could prosper on that? Personally, myself, when I see mergers happening, I like when I see mergers happening. It's funny because lots of times, just in my experiences, it seems like the immediately right after the merger, I've seen some dips, and so if I see a merger happening, that's when I'll hop in and might pick up a put. Because again, options trading, Bulldog has taught me a whole lot about that himself. I've hit him up on different various call options and put options and just the options game as a whole. And I've really enjoyed kind of dipping into options. And I mean, they haven't all been golden for me, but some of them have been really nice. And,
I can tell you about all of them. I keep an eye on them as good as you do.
Oh, brother. And that's the thing. Where else do you find something like this? I mean, we've got you as a host following other people's trades for them. You don't even have a stake in it. And you're sitting there following their trades. Like you said, you are living vicariously through them, man. I mean, you don't understand when I sit there and have a hood call option back in the day when they dropped on the market and had their IPO, and you cheered for me, man. Just dude, I was pervert cheesing anytime you mentioned it. I was driving around at work and it was just like and the great thing is no matter what's happening with we might have people in the chat who's like, oh yeah, well I got puts on it, so I'm wanting it to tank, and it's like, you know what, we can all win. Hey, it just had a big pump. I'm gonna sell this call option. Awesome, and now, hey, oh look, hey, it's starting to tank, and now you've got your put option, and it's gonna hit. You know what I mean? And it's everybody wins. Only on Bulldog Trading, man. Everybody can win here. You just got to pay attention and listen to what people are telling you. I mean, it's we don't spread FUD. That's one of the things with having this room. We are all about a positive message, and and that's, people can say, oh well, Adam, you're a sunshine pumper. Well, yeah, you know what? You're darn right. I do. I pump sunshine. I'm a realist as well, but there's a positive message in everything. There's a positive message in everything. You can find the positive. You just got to look hard enough for it. So,
absolutely,
that's my opinion.
So it doesn't seem like you're married to a certain, like you have to say, I'm this kind of trader. You seem to be like, you kind of just take it as it comes. If you got to do it,
I take it as it comes, brother. I mean, yeah, exactly. I see what I like, and if I like it and I feel good about it, then that's what I invest in. Then I'll throw something in it, and it might not be much. I've got so many, just very small stakes, and just or from REN, SIN, CPOP, CEI, Argo Blockchain, ATER, those just small stakes. On the crypto side, I mean, I've got a little bit of Ethereum. I've got more ADA and SHIB right now are my main two, but I have a little bit of XLM, VeChain, Tron, BTT, Seller, ICP, Matic, DOT, NKN, and Bakery Token. I wrote them all down just because I've got a lot of PooCoin investments in some PooCoins out there, man. But they're small, I'm not throwing everything into that.
Yeah.
My bigger ones, I will throw more into something that I really like. And that's the other thing. If I believe in the stock, like if I believe in their message and what they're doing, then I'm all in to that stock. I love SINs. My wife Heather is diabetic. She's type 1 diabetic. She's been insulin dependent since she was a little child, and I'm all about SINs. Trying to help with that and trying to help cure diabetes. I mean, it's something that is near and dear to me. With having Heather and seeing her go through that and deal with sometimes when she's had highs and lows with that, and a few scary situations in there too. And I'm all about anything that can help with that and make sure that doesn't happen again. So when I see something that I really believe in and I can dig it, I mean, if I can get behind it, then there's nothing better than that. Nothing better than that.
So you set when you're as far as with the market, do you set yourself goals
Right,
now that you're doing it a little bit more? Do you look, say, I want to do this by this week or a year, by next year, by 5 years? Do you guys have somewhere you want to be?
Well, I mean, dude. Our goal, of course, if it's that's one of those things. If I can do, oh, thank you, Matt. I'll put better to you. Hold on. Just say that's not like thank you, Matt Larkin. Thank you. My man from Louisiana, LSU fan. Hey man, he's been nothing but he didn't knock on me when my Cats beat him, but Matt, thank you so much for that soup jack.
Fantastic.
So, my goal, if we could find full on out financial freedom to where I don't have to worry about any income or anything. That's amazing and all, but that's not. That's. In 10 years, I would love to be at a point to where I don't have to worry about any income coming in, period. And my kids would be taken care of. That of course would be the major dream. Is it realistic? Yeah, why not? Especially, let's look at what's happened. Take your last 10 years. You guys go back and look at, if I could go back to I was 20, like I said, I'm 41, and if I could go back to when I was 20, my gosh, man, the things that were available, and that's what's out there today, and that's what'll be there. You invest in that today, and those are the ones, like I said, I'm more bullish on the crypto market continuing to have its slow rise. Amen to Pumptober, all about that, but I want it to be pump forever. You know what I mean? I know it can't do that, but it's just why not a slow and gradual increase? And these are investments that can grow like crazy. I'm like I said, me personally, I'm very bullish on the crypto market as a whole. I believe in its future. Hey, I don't see why the majority of us can't be, 100,000-aires, millionaires, 500,000-aires. Sky's the limit. Sky's the limit.
Well, it's like you said, if we could go back, to when we were 20, and kids nowadays have this opportunity, with Bitcoin. If a kid nowadays throws $10 out of every paycheck into Bitcoin or $20, if I would have been doing that, all the, 100 different things. And that's, I hope, I love when I see young people in here saying, I'm just in college, I just whatever, and I'm just starting out, but I want to invest in myself, I want to invest in my future. And it's like stuff that seems small, but like you said, going back, these kids, it's hard. It's hard when you get to our age to really look long term. You know what I mean?
It is. It is. You have so much stuff going on.
Yes.
Right.
But and it's also hard when you're in your 20s because you don't want to look. You don't want to look to when you're old. You want to look at you're living in the now. But if we can just get that message to some of these young people, like, listen, this is the way. You can, if we would have did that by the time we're our age now, we'd be set. And not because we were geniuses, just because we had a plan. It was
right. Exactly, and that's the thing. It's only gonna. The market as a whole. It's not like it's. Look at the past Dow and and the Nasdaq and the S&P. We'll have some dips, but it's it's a lot higher now than it was 15 years ago. You keep hitting. They keep putting these glass ceilings, and they've been breaking through them. I remember being in high school and talking about our history teacher, who was also kind of he was slightly into the market. I wouldn't say real big into it, but he would talk about it in a historical sense. And I remember him saying, it's probably, I don't see it ever, the Dow ever breaking 10,000, at that 10,000 mark. And it's just like, wow, that was way back there, and I know there was plenty of people when Bitcoin started out that said, okay, well, this Bitcoin might be something, but it ain't gonna break. First off, probably ain't gonna break $1. Then it ain't gonna break $10. Well, definitely ain't gonna break $100. Man, you ain't gonna see that thing hit 1,000 though. 60,000 now later and $388. I mean, there you go. You know, it's like it keeps happening. It keeps happening.
Well, and I think nowadays with what Bulldog's been bringing to the community lately with as far as how to hedge your bets, it's like we know there's going to be dips, not crashes or anything like that, but you know the market's going to retrace at times, and you know, learning how to hedge those bets so that even on down days you can have a way to protect your money and bring it in. Like I think you're right. It's like I think those people that had that idea of this will never get to this, those pessimists, like they never looked at the optimism because they're only betting on one thing. And it's like when everybody looks at shorting and stuff and puts is like, oh, you're betting on something to fail. No, you're not betting on it to fail. You're just protecting. You know, if I buy some SQQQ calls and they don't hit, odds are the other stuff that I have are green. And that's why those aren't hitting. So it's like, I'm just protecting. But now when all the other stuff's red, now those are in the green. And it's like, I didn't make them fail. I'm one dude buying a couple of calls. I didn't make nothing fail.
I didn't make so it's like CYA. That's what you have to do. You know, CYA.
And so, Bulldog's done a great job of presenting that logically, and like it's awesome. Yeah, so this is the part, Adam, where I go let a dog out, maybe get some coffee, you know, do whatever, and this becomes the Adam E Hour on Bulldog Trading Network. So MIA walks away, and I'll be right back with you. I'm just going to listen on the other side, my friend.
Sounds like a plan, brother. I appreciate it.
I'll be right back.
All right. What's up, folks? What's happening out here in the chat? What are you guys looking at today? Let's see. We got, hold on. What's that? MIA crop dusted on his way out there, but that's okay. I still love him. Let's see, we got some big movers today. I've been looking at that AA Alcoa, the alkaline aluminum. That puppy is up 14.9%. What's up? What's the dog doing? I'm liking that one. Stone Company too. I'm seeing that shooting up at 10%. I'm breeding off big runners that we have today, guys. Obviously. And what's everybody in? I know what a lot of you guys are in. OCGN had it had a great couple of days. It looks like it's down a little bit today, running down. It's down 4.73%. Hey, you know, it could. Hey, it's on a dip. You know, what can I say? I'm not going to tell you what to do, but me personally, I love dips. Dips to me are a chance to hop in something cheap. That's my philosophy. So what's everybody holding though? What are we holding right out here? Let's see. I can't hear the dolphin. Can I hear the dolphin? Okay, mass market. So my dolphin, man, I'll go ahead and tell you, it's a work in progress, but it's here we go. That's my dolphin. I try to make some flipper movements with it too. I usually go up and kind of do this with it, you know, because that's what dolphins do. So, I mean, if you watch them, that's what they do, right? So, Nufo, thoughts on wheat stock? Hey, Nufo, honestly, myself personally, I feel that they are going to be eventually, it's coming. You know, it'll probably end up at least medicinally passed in all 50 states at some point. It brings in so much tax money that I can't imagine the states are going to continue, the ones that are holding up. My state, or with Senator Mitch McConnell, he's not a big fan of it. I'll tell you that. I definitely, he's not a big fan, but, you know, he'll be out of office at some point. Not getting into politics, but yeah, hey, I think it's coming. So my feelings on, I'm bullish on wheat stocks. I'm bullish on wheat stocks. You know, that's my thing. And no matter your personal feelings about it in general, the subject of marijuana, I just think that the stocks for it are eventually going to shoot up. Personally, in my opinion, like I said, I'm bullish. At some point, it's happening. That's a perfect Mitch McConnell thing. I'll work on it. Mitch McConnell. Sometimes it's fun to listen to. But, I have some crazy stories about him. I actually drove him around. Yes, I drove him around. He came and visited our guard base, and I got to drive him around. And then, but that wasn't the best part. The best part was after he got out of the car and listening to our base commander and our adjutant general and certain things they said. I can't talk about it on air. If I did, they'd come hunt me down. So, no, but it was, I tell you what, being a transportation guy, I drove, you call, we haul, if we can't truck it, can't say that, 816 it. But anyways, we also did a lot of DV, distinguished visitor, and protocol driving around. So I got to drive around some amazing people, and heard, I'm not sitting there trying to eavesdrop, but I mean, come on, I'm sitting in the front of the car, and it's not like we're sitting in a limo here. We're sitting in a Dodge Caravan, honestly, most of those times. And now it was a very nice looking Dodge Caravan, but still Dodge Caravan. So I mean, it's not like I can't ride around wearing headphones. That was against base safety protocol. So what am I gonna do? I hear stuff, but it was you hear some fun and enlightening conversations when you get people like that in your vehicle. So it's it was fun that so that's where I get my Mitch McConnell. Anyway, so the stuff like I said, oh yeah, see, did you all hit the like button? Please like, subscribe, and share. I am Lieutenant Likes, aka that's my alias. So I hope you guys have all hit that button. So again, we're looking like AMC's on a little bit of a dip here, but hey man, it's still up for the day, which is amazing. Hopefully, I'm hoping it closes above 41. That would be awesome going into the weekend. Slow improvements. Of course, I love a gamma squeeze. We all would. You always hear when's the short's going to cover? When's the short's going to cover? Hey man. If that happens and when it happens, if you send me a DeLorean, so one of you guys out there sends me a DeLorean and one of you all sends me a flux capacitor, I will make that happen. I will jump ahead. I will come back here and gladly tell all of you. I would love to be able to answer that question. So, if any of you all have one of those hanging out somewhere, hey, hook it up. I'm right there. It would be beneficial to both you and me. So I'm trying to get this post so I can keep reading the chat. I'm sorry here. Let's see here and dismiss. Sorry, Bulldog. I'm not knocking on your Poe. I love your Poe. Okay, that sounded really bad. Scratch that. I love the polls that are put out on this channel. POLLS. Thank you. Yeah, what those shorts doing, Nick? What those shorts doing? So anyway, let's see what else we going down. Pretty sure Citadel's wearing the shorts and Mitch's turtleneck. L Bob, that would not surprise me. Senator McConnell now, he likes to. He's probably friends with a lot of those hedgies, and he probably have had out a few wedgies himself. And I'll give out a shot to Harry Balzania. I'd like to push for him to run here in about 4 years. I wouldn't mind for Harry Balzania. Possibly take my spot in the Senate. Let's see where we go. So, how fast can you feel stripping? I would definitely need... Brother, I'm Air Force, and I was M16s and M4. Mitch doesn't speak that clearly. M16s and M4s. Those were what we trained on and what we carried around. All my deployments. Those were handed in my desert deployments anyway. Africa, we didn't have to come armed. So, but those were Kuwait and Iraq and Pakistan deployments. In Jordan, we didn't have to arm up either. But that was, Jordan. Wait a minute. We weren't even there when I was there. Wink, wink. I think it's been long enough that I can do that. Now, it was funny because we were saying we weren't over there when I was there. But anyways, Bitcoin to chill. You know it, Funky. You know it. Wow. Oh, Foghorn Leghorn. Okay. I said, boy. I say, "Hey, Bob, now what are you doing?" Now, see, my Mitch McConnell and my Foghorn kind of goes. They kind of merge in, and that's also like, see, and Mitchell turned into Sean Connery. I think somebody said that in there. I'll take no bum cover for 200, Trebek. That's not what your mother said. That would be an album cover, Mr. Connery. Yeah. So, and the thing of it is with me and a lot of the voices, the way I am on my impressions, like I'll hear somebody and then I'll start doing it. It's not like I'm not the kind of guy that you throw out a name and I do their impression. You know what I mean? That's their impersonation of them. That's not me. But if I hear something like on SNL or anything else or just something character stare, that's usually when I'll at least try it. You know, I'll at least try it. Oh, that is a wonderful background to give it out there. See, I did. Yeah, exactly. Oh, my heart's gone. Oh man, not cool. See, there we go. Now I can Care Bear stare the green heart.
Yes.
See, you can get it. Which, by the way, if you guys enjoy the shirt, you know, there's a store out there that sells them. Westside talks about the mug. I got the mug coming my way too as well. Thank you, MIA. I know Streamlabs is who actually did it, but still, thank you for pushing that through Streamlabs. The competition or the raffle. I'm sorry, blanking on my names here, but yeah, it's hey, there we go. Thank you, Tiny Boxes. Right on cue. So there is so much awesome, amazing merchandise in that store to help support. Kermit or something.
A challenge there.
Oh man, Kermit or something. I can't do Seinfeld at all. Was that am I Kermit? My Kermit in? Hold on here. Here we go. Jump on. Yeah, he's like a karate Michael Jackson. Drop the beat, Jack. Come on. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna try, and it's not a. I can't do. Snap does a really good Kermit the Frog.
Amazing.
I know he does. MIA, I think you even do. You do a Kermit the Frog too, don't you?
No,
you don't. I know Westside does one too. The Kermit the Frog here. It ain't easy being green.
Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
That's my best one.
What the dog doing?
Oh, Kermit! Yeah, I can't do it, Miss Piggy. I was gonna try.
Kermit.
What the dog doing? What entire nation's going on here, grumpy old man? Ariel's fire. What the dog doing? Beard hands, man.
You are
now, Grumpy is you know what he's doing, Grumpy. You know what he's doing. Those are spirit hands. ElSnap broke it down for you. There's a piece, right? 2 fingers, right? Spirit hands and the piece. I don't know. I'll leave it up to your own interpretation there. So, totally up to you. Hope the merch store drops an Academy Care Bear with the bourbon barrel rocket emoji on its belly.
Yes,
yes, make it happen. Make it happen. Ice is live, folks. Ice is live. Oh, no, it just closed. Let's see.
Funky, this is Adam E., the legend.
Oh, people prints the blockchain confirmation logo to welfare hitting it. See Santa, H2O Bubbles, Robert Harris, Shatter King, Zane of Austin, Dan Varon host, Grumpy Old Man. Guess what? That means, unfortunately, I did not see a Heather E in there. So my wife did not pull that heist. I was pulling for you, baby. I was pulling for you. But it did. Yep. She'll get the next one. That's all right. See, that's what's wonderful about the heist. You just keep trying. It's one of the easiest way you can make bull coins on this channel.
What the dog doing?
Look at you. You came in with super chat props. You're coming in dropping ads. pushing those heights. I mean,
and we're trying to push some B big running up here with the nice pretty
you're
green
pushing
lines
B
of the
big,
tree.
you know.
And just paint that tree on the screen. Oh, what that dog doing? That dog is trying to push up B big. That's what's happening. Now we just need AMC to go ahead and turn around. I mentioned 41. That's all right. We're 40.95. It's hey, give us some time, people. Give us some time. We still got Power Hour coming up.
Yeah, there's still a whole afternoon. You still got a whole nother show. You got Westside coming up here to lay it down here in a minute, and
exactly, man. You know, and trying to, you know, and that's one thing. The energy level from the host. Everybody is so unique, and all the other contestants are so unique. You know, I am no better than. It's not a thing about being better. I'm no better than D-Grade or Marcus or Birdie or Nunya. It's not a sense of being better or anything like that. I'm unique, you know.
I agree.
I am me, and that's me. And they, you know, D-Grade is D-Grade, and Nunya is Nunya, and TikTok is TikTok, and they all provide so much positivity, and they provide. I mean, that uniqueness is awesome. You know, we have such an amazing group of people.
That's like I said, you guys, all five of you guys already contribute so much to this community, you know, and then just being able to give you guys the opportunity to convey those thoughts that you guys throw in the chat every day, always lifting people up. Like I said, Nunya, just amazing. D-Grade.
Oh yeah,
I don't need to say anything about D-Grade. Like
D-Grade, my Viking brother, with the freaking blonde locks of heaven that is on top of that man's head. I mean, all he needs to do is braid that goatee.
Yeah,
and he is set. That is Ragnar Lothbrok's son Bjorn right there.
You know, I know people always say this, and it gets without meaning, but it's like I would literally take a bullet for that dude, man. Like that dude, you know, stocks, the way you guys have changed my life, all that shit stuff. Excuse me, is awesome. 816, but this dude truly inspired me and helped me kick a habit that was costing me my life for over 25 years. And
oh man,
and I know he won't take credit for it, and he don't. And yes, ultimately it was me that made that decision. But like I said, the fact that I couldn't do it with all these other stuff that was on the market, and I could do it with a D-Grade and a Bulldog Trader fam, that says something. That says something. You know what I mean?
It does. It absolutely does. I mean, hey, man, you know, I know I say it, but it is 100% the truth. Where else are you going to find that? It's only on Bulldog Trading. I mean, it is only right here. All of you guys out there that are in this chat room, I mean, you all have found the place to be. And here's the thing, you know, we have, speaking of which, and that reminded me, seeing Matt's Market, this is something I wanted to get out to. You know, I hope all of you all out there are giving some of our, you know, what you would call kind of brethren sites, dropping over there from time to time and throwing them some likes and making sure you're subscribing. You know, we got Matt's Markets, we got Hot Trades, you know, and we're still a Matt Kors supporter. You know, we have Beginner Trading. These are places, and they help us grow, you know, and we're all, they're the extended family, you know what I mean? A lot of them are part of our extended family as well, and we're still connected. It is a giant, you know, family tree, and we spread that love. And the way I look at it is that you show, I mean, Matt's Market, my God, that Matt is such a great guy, and amazing. Man, that guy knows his stuff, and you know, and he is.
And the thing too is you see when someone's channel goes down or something bad happens, you see how we all rally for each other. But don't let it get to that point. Don't make it that we only do it when something's wrong, because you know.
Thank you.
Even Matt Kors showed out for us. You know, when we had our issues. So say what you want. The guy represented the same way we do for him. We're all fighting the same fight, guys, and like.
We're all about financial go around. Freedom,
and Matt's Market, like Clown Baby said, his channel's fire. And you know what? There's never a minute that he doesn't come in. You know, if there's breaking news, Matt isn't running to get a video up before us. Matt's running to call us to let us know what's going on, because Matt is, you know, such a good dude, man. Such a top quality dude. And like you said, supporting them, they support us. It helps us all grow. it's beneficial to everybody.
It is, and everybody has different opinions and outlooks on the market as a whole, be it crypto or be it the stocks,
absolutely.
And it's great to hear their insights as well. You know what I mean? When they come over here and we have those interviews, when we had the interview with Blaze, that was awesome too. It's amazing. This channel, I mean, folks, thanks to you all and you all being out there, you watching this and chatting and even the ones who are out there watching and you may not be chatting. That's totally all right. Yeah, we want to see you in the chat, but I understand. Sometimes you're working and you can listen to it in the background, but you can't really chat. That's totally fine. But it's share it. Tell your friends what you're watching. Talk about it.
Because it doesn't have to be just people that are stock traders. You know what I mean? Like, we've got plenty of people in here that are just here for the community,
just for the fun. They're here for the love, the fun, and the positive message. I mean, that's the thing. Man, I mean, my trades have calmed down a lot over the past few months, and but I can't miss a day in the chat and hearing everybody on the mic and hearing our amazing host, and that's one thing. The interaction, again, I brought that up before, but the interaction here is amazing. MIA, you read off. I mean, anytime somebody asks you a question, you read it off, and you're going through that and still trying to look at the charts at the same time, and you still do that, and you make people feel like they belong, where they're not some, they're not just some afterthought. They're not just a number. There we go. They're not just a number.
I try.
And you succeed amazingly.
And so does so many people. Like, just because if it's me on the mic, like, you see somebody new in and you see 10 people in the chat, immediately welcome them. And everybody, I don't care how cool you are or how cool you think you are, at some point in your life, you were forgotten or left out or ignored. And it's like,
everybody's
I never, ever want anyone in this community to feel that way, and I stress that's one thing I stress myself out about. I overanalyze. Andre's always telling me, because I always go to him for my opinions. Like, yo, did this come off okay? I didn't want to offend, whatever. And it's not because, it's only because I care, and I would never want anybody to feel that way. And it's like, I try to address everybody, and they deserve it. This community puts in so much work. That's the very least they deserve, is getting a,
you're showing it back. You're paying it back to them, and you're paying it forward. And
it's not an idle response. And I, not that anybody on this earth has anything to prove to any other buddy, but like, it's not me just reading that stuff. I'm ingesting it. I'm caring. I think more about you people than you could ever imagine. You know what I mean? I go to bed wondering if Wushu's call is going to be in the money tomorrow. Like, you know what I mean? Just stuff like that. And it's all awesome. It's genuine. I'm not great at this. I've never done this before, but one thing that you're getting out of me is genuine. I talk from the heart the same way you do, man. It's we both wear our hearts on our sleeves.
Exactly.
And sometimes that makes your allergies act up. But it is so what it is.
It's so true. The Claritin is Claritin stock has gone up. I need to look up who their owner is and their ticker symbol. Yeah, because they got to be. I think because of this channel, there are plenty of us in here who's probably highly invested in Claritin now, at least the product. So.
But yeah, it's awesome.
Might be some time for some call options on Claritin going on here, so I have to look.
Yes. Well, Adam E, we're going on about an hour and a half here, so I'm gonna let you wrap this thing up, and we talked about this before, that this is a contest. We're all winners. Everyone's getting participate, all that stuff. But Claritin, treat this like it is a competition. And make your plea to the fine folks here at Bulldog Trading Fam on why you, Adam E, would make the next great host.
Well, I mean, I'm thank you, MIA. And first off, let me just say this has been an absolutely amazing experience. I can't believe we've been coming up on an hour and a half because to me, honestly, it feels like I've been yapping here for like 10 minutes, if even that. All of you all out there, you all are my true extended family. I love the interactions with you all. You make me feel so good when I can sit there and impact and help any of you all out by chatting with you, and even on the side and Discord, if it's a vent session or whatnot, no matter your situations, I love that, and I want to be able to just continue what you all do for me, and that positivity, the making me feel better every single day. I feed off of that, and I feel that me personally and the way that I am, if you all give me that chance, you can feed off of my energy. I'm all about, hey man, I want that sunshine. I want that positive message spread. I want the love to be felt, and I want you all to be smiling. My goal is to put a smile on all of your all's faces. At least have you smiling a few times a day. I know certain situations go on where you may not be able. It's a bad situation and things happen, but I will do my darndest to make sure that I can at least try to cheer you up. I will put it's not a positive spin because I wouldn't call it a spin. It's that positive message is there in every situation, and I would love to help you find it. If that's what's needed, that's what I will do to help you find that positive message. So yeah, again, thank you all so much. No matter what happens, I'm a member for life. I'm not going anywhere, even if I'm not on the mic. No matter who wins this, you all have me all the time in the chat, and I'm not going anywhere. I will continue doing what I do. If I can't do it on the mic, then I will do it with my spirit fingers. So I got them, and they rock. They're ready to go too. So I mean, thank you all. This has been amazing, and yeah, I mean, thank you for your support. I hope I can continue. Just trying to push what the other hosts are doing. If I would be able and lucky enough to do this and be able to even come close to what they do, then it's a successful mission. I mean, it's a successful day every single day when that happens. So, and I think there is one coming through here.
Wow, it's very nice.
So D-grade, you got my first one, and I think I got it on. So since we're getting ready to sign out, you will get the last one that is on me today. D-grade, thank you so much for that amazing soup chat. All you, brother. I appreciate that more than you can know. And don't forget, guys, what that dog doing? And sign out here. Always remember, hey, no matter where you go, there you are. All right? Always remember that.
Profound. Just real quick, Adam, as far as you making people smile, I can honestly say since we first met and first kind of started chatting and stuff, there's not a day that goes by that you don't put a smile on my face, whether it's something in the chat, whether it's a message, whether it's a picture, whether it's a story about the kids, anything like that. But personally, there has literally not been a day that you ain't put a smile on this face, and I'd be cheesing.
Thank you, man. Well, that feeling is 100% mutual. That is 100% mutual. You have me cheesing all the time. It's thank you so much for that. And Snap and Odie and Westside, you guys are listening, and Gone Postal, if you guys are listening, that's extended to you as well. Yeah, all of you all make me. You put a smile on my face, and you make out of me a very, very happy guy. So I can't thank you all enough for this, and enough for doing what you do every single day. And Lindsay and Bulldog, thanks for setting this up. My God, I can't even begin to get in that. That would take a flipping 30 minutes of just all the listing off all the stuff they do. So we'll just save it with their total amaze bulls. Amaze bulls. See, I can say that without total amaze bulldogs. Bulls dogs. There we go. So thank you again.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this wraps up this portion of the host contest. What a fabulous week. All five guys really showed out, really showed courage, charisma, everything, every positive compliment I can give to all 5 of yous, I give it. Each one of you is unique, amazing. Put yourself out here. And I know I'm sick on the day we got to vote already. I already told you guys that. So I don't know how that's going to work. But yeah, this is it, man. Show this guy some love, man. Adam E., Captain America. I told him we set a goal last night by 2023 Christmas. We want Adam E. action figures in the stores, stocked on the shelf. So let's make it happen. You heard it here first. Adam E. action figures. Maybe there'll be a Captain America suit optional. So we'll work on that. But again, Adam, thank you for everything, man. You absolutely rocked it today. Truly a natural, dude. I expected nothing less, man. Like it's you were born for this, man. Born to amuse, born to delight. You know what I mean? All that stuff.
Just thank you for having me, man, and thanks for interviewing me. That's
truly my pleasure, man. Truly my pleasure.
I appreciate it, and all of you all have absolutely. I hope you all have a wonderful green afternoon, and I'll be back in the chat. So I will talk at you guys here very soon.
All right, guys, show that
love. Much love to all of you all. Both. Much love and respect.
Cryptocurrency, check my wallet, watch it grow, trade some Litecoins, get that percentage. What you need, never succumb to greed, never fall for fear. Live Bitcoin, buy Bitcoin, eat Bitcoin, drive Bitcoin. Making cryptocurrency, check my wallet, watch it grow, trade some Litecoins, get that percentage. Only what you need, never succumb to greed, never fall for fear. Live Bitcoin, buy Bitcoin, eat Bitcoin, drive Bitcoin. Making cryptocurrency, check my wallet, watch it grow, trade some Litecoins, get that percentage. Only what you need, never succumb to greed, never fall for fear. Live Bitcoin, buy Bitcoin, eat Bitcoin, drive Bitcoin. Making cryptocurrency, check my wallet, watch it grow, trade some Litecoins, get that percentage. What you need, never succumb to greed, never fall for fear. Live Bitcoin, buy Bitcoin, eat Bitcoin, drive Bitcoin.
What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? Trader fam. You guys see me? Am I on cam? Tell me I'm live. Tell me I'm here. Tell me I exist. Where we at? Oh, ugh. I sound like that? Ugh, that's terrible. My bad. Good morning, y'all. Oh, my bad. Afternoon. How you guys doing? It's Casual Friday around here. Big. Did you guys hear that interview? Like my worst nightmare is following them too. And it's, I woke up to my worst nightmare. Following Adam E and MIA. Oh my God, get a room, you two. Cheesing the whole time. You see them? Is like they're best friends. Like they known each other forever. What's up? What's up, guys? How you doing? What's up, Heather Reed? You just watched your hubby? Oh, that was cute. That guy obviously killed it. Well, let's use a nicer term. He dominated that. All right, I got flashbacks of my first day. I was like, man, I'm looking at a wunderkind right here. A wunderkind. I don't even know what that means, but he's a wunderkind. What's up, Robert Harris? How you doing, bro? Hey, Lobo Cubo. ¿Qué pasó? Captain Charisma. That's a good one. I like that one. Yeah, that was amazing to watch, but really rough to follow. So, you know, don't judge me. Don't compare me to them. All right. I'm just one man. I'm just one person here. I'm just the guy behind the guy. Good morning, afternoon. How you doing? Hello. What's up, Nick? How you guys doing out there? What's green? What's going green in the market? How you guys doing? I see a lot of the mining stocks are running there.
This is the rhythm of the night.
Who did that?
By night. Oh,
Who
yeah.
did that? We don't do that. We don't do that. Who did that? I'm going to find out who did that. Oh, okay. I see who did that. We got a joker out there. Ha ha ha. See? Jokers. Yeah, that was an amazing interview. I'm actually trying to process it right now, so I can't even really, yeah, I can't even process it in my brain right now. I'm still trying to process everything I heard and saw, you know? Good thing I'm not one of the judges. Somebody else is judging this competition, not me, not this guy. Hell no. Yeah, trust me. You don't want me voting. You don't want me voting. 136 here on the East Coast. 1036 on the West Side of things. I was looking at NXTP earlier, shot up to 368, coming back down. Kind of looking funny right now. Stab. I noticed there was a, oh, Andre's ringtone. What's up, Christine? Thank you. We don't play favorites here. We're all equally enjoyable. How about that? How about that? I saw this ticker symbol stab earlier. Hilarious. But it has nothing to do with stabbing. Statera Biopharma Incorporated, $3.35. I just thought it was funny. Bling bling. Yo. What'd I drop? What'd I drop, Butters? Yo, Wesky, you dropped something, bruh. What'd I drop? Oh my God. Bitcoin. Yeah. I've been watching Bitcoin all. When I woke up this morning, Bitcoin was 60. Wow. What'd I drop? Got me confused. I don't drop nothing, man. I got a strong grip. G.I. Joe. Kung Fu grip. My jaw. Oh my God. That is corny as hell, man. That's so corny. You so corny. That's funny. What are you guys looking at out there? BBIG? You like that one? You like that? Huh? You like that? Okay. $8.82. It had that high of the day, 906 earlier. This sucks. I cut my finger open earlier, and it's hard to like swipe my phone with a Band-Aid on it. CEI back on the scene a little bit here, up 11%. CEI, Canberra Energy, $1.41, up 11%. Nothing to write home about, but who's really writing home?